Hello, this is my e-commerce project and it is split into two sub-projects. On the left, we have the e-commerce stores and on the right, we have the dashboard plus CMS. Let us start with the e-commerce stores. We have three categories: the sunglasses category, the suits category, and the shoes category. We also have the homepage, and in the homepage we have the featured section. Now let's buy a product. For example, let's buy the dress shoes. We get a gallery of this product, the product information, and we get also related items down below. We can also add to cart, and now my item is added to cart. If I go to check my cart, we have one item, which is my dress shoes. Now, before we check out, let us take a look at our CMS. We can see our orders here in the orders tab. Now, let's go back and check out. And here, notice that if I refresh our orders tab, we can see that our CMS is monitoring our new order and the attribute paid is set to false currently. Also, if we navigate to our overview tab, we can see our current stats, the products in stock, the sales, and the total revenues, as well as a graph of our recent sales. Now let's proceed with our payment. Here I'm putting dummy information. Let me change this to street example and let's pay. Payment completed and our item is successfully removed from our cart. Now let's revisit our CMS and refresh. We can see that our products in stock are decreased by 1, our sales are increased by 1, and our total revenue is increased accordingly, and we can also see a timeline of our recent sales. Now, taking a look at our orders, we can see the moment the payment is successful, the attribute paid is now equal to true. We also see the information that the user entered for that specific order. In our case, it's dress shoes. Now we're going to demonstrate how easy it is to change our billboards. For example, let's go to billboards and let's go to our store homepage. Now let's change the homepage billboard. Here we find our featured billboard and we can click on details, then update, and then we can change the image, and here we can upload using any image platform, for example Unsplash. Let's choose for example this shoe. Next, and then we can select format small, upload, and done, and our image is uploaded. Or we can also just upload from our PC or via web address, camera, Google Drive, anything. So in our case, let's just go to my featured folder, grab this and wait for it to load. Done. Let's give it a name, for example, col, meaning collection or new collection. Save changes. Now if we go back to our store and refresh, we have our new billboard. Now let's go over to our shoes category. Here we can see our sizes filter and our colors filter. if, for example, we choose small, we have only these two shoes. If we choose small and white, we have only this one. If we remove small, now we have all the white shoes. If we also remove white, we go back to showing all the shoes. Now, through our CMS, we can add sizes, colors, etc. For example, let's add a size. We can also edit the current sizes, but for now, let's add a size. Let's call it XL and 46. Size created. Now if I go back and reload this page, we can see our new size right here. If we click on it, no results found because we don't have any products with this new size. We can also update any size or any color. For example, let's update our new XL size. Here, let's, for example, call it XXL, and let's change the value to 48. Save changes, and now our size is updated. If we go back, let's refresh, and here we can see it's no longer XL, it's XXL. We can also delete, and here our size is deleted. If we go back and let's refresh, and our size XXL is removed. Now, for instance, what if we tried to remove a size that's being already used by one product or more? For example, let's take the medium size. Let's try to delete it. And here we get a pop-up just for error handling and letting the admin know, make sure we removed all products using this size first. Now let's also head over to the colors tab, and for example, let's add a new color. Let's say green, and let's get the hexadecimal value of green hex code. We put it here and create. And that's it. Now we have our green color. So if we go back, reload, our green color is added right here. Moving on, we're going to demonstrate how to add new products, edit, and delete products. Now, for example, let's add a new pair of shoes. Let's upload the image. Actually, I'm going to drag and drop from my folder. Let's add these two images. So these will be in the gallery for this product. Let them load, and done. Product name, Nike sneakers. Price, let's say $159. Category shoes. Size small. Color, we can use the green color that we just made. Featured and archived, we will go over these for the next product. Let's just create this one. There we go, product created. Now if I go back, let's reload, and our new product is right here. Now let's edit one of our products. Here we can use pagination to see all of our products, and we can also use the search. For example, let's look for product to edit. Let's edit this black Nike. So Nike, it's this one. Let's click on update. Let's, for example, change the price, $199, and let's make it small. Save changes. We should see that our new Nike is $199 small. And also if you go to our store, let's refresh the page. We can see here our new price. We can view the details by clicking on this icon here, or we can also go to small. It will show it in the small size. It will also show the new sneakers that we just made that are also of green color and of size 38 small. We can also delete any product. For example, let's choose our low top sneakers. Let's go over to our dashboard, look for our low top sneakers, and press delete. Continue. Product deleted. No results for our low top sneakers. And if I go back, let's refresh the page. And our low top sneakers are deleted successfully. Moreover, we can move any product from one category to another. For example, let's select one of our shoes, Nike, any Nike. For example, our Air Max shoes, and let's move them to another category. For example, let's move them to the sunglasses category, although none of this makes sense, it's just for demo purpose. And now if we save changes, let's go back to our sunglass category. And here if we scroll, we should see our new Nike Air Max. Now of course, this doesn't make sense, so let's revert our change. Update. And let's move it back to shoes category. Here it is. Now let's walk over how easy it is to add a new category. So currently we have sunglasses, suits, and shoes, but let's say that we want to add a new category for coats. Now let's add our new category. But first let's add a billboard, and then we add a category of that billboard. So add new. Let's drag and drop our coats billboard. Upload is finished. Done. Let's call it coats. Create. Now let's add our category. Let's call it coats. And let's give it the billboard that we just created, which is called coats. Now let's create. Created. Now we right away see our coats category. Now this is not very clear, so we can actually remove the text here. Billboards, update our coats billboard. Let's give it nothing. There we go. Now let's refresh. Okay, this is better. Now let's look at our products, and we have some new colors like brown color, the Excel size, etc. So let's add our new sizes and colors. Let's go to sizes, add new Excel. Let's give the value of 46. Create. Let's go to our colors, add new. And we will need the brown color, the tawny brown color, and the pink color. So let's add brown first. Let's get the hexadecimal value for brown. There we go. And let's create. Our color is added. Now let's check. We have tawny brown and pink. Let's add these two colors. Tawny brown and tawny brown hex code. Great. And add that one. And now we add pink and pink hex code. After this, we will add our products one by one. So let's go to products And here, if I refresh the page, I should already see my filters. So let's refresh and then let's click on filters. There we go. We have our new Excel filter and our new brown color, pink color, and tawny brown color. Now let's close that and let's add our products. Our first product is the fur coat. Let's upload the image. These two images for the gallery. Done. Fur coat 399, for example. The coats category and size of Excel that we just created, our brown color that we just created, and let's put it in the featured section. This means that it will appear on the featured homepage. Now let's create. Now if we refresh the page, we see our new fur coat right away. Also, if we go to the featured section, we should see our fur coat right here because we checked the featured checkbox. Now let's go back to coats and let's proceed to add the rest of the products. Amazing. We added all the products. Now let's refresh our page. And we can see right here our new coats category is complete. And let's check our filters. For example, let's filter by color brown. And let's filter large size. Now let's remove the filters. Great. Also, if we go to our store, let's check our featured section, and there we go. We have our new products in the featured section. Now that we have successfully added our coats category, let's go over buying multiple products at once. For example, let's buy one of the new coats. We have this one for coat, and let's buy some glasses. Great. Now let's go to our cart, and before we check out, let's check our current overview. So we have 21 products, 17 sales, and more than 5K revenue. Now also if you go to orders, last order is dress shoes. Now let's check out and let's go back to orders. Let's refresh the page and we can see our new order is added here with fur coat and sunglasses, and total price and paid is equal to false because we haven't paid it. And also here we have the two prices and the combined price. Now let's fill in some dummy data. There we go. And let's pay. Payment is successful. Now let's check. First, what I want to go over is the product page. So let's here refresh and let's go to our fur coat. And as we can see here, archived is turned to true. Also, if we check our sunglasses, we will have archived equal to true. Now let's go to details page and let's have a look. And here we have archives checked, and the same applies for the other product. And what this means is that this product will not appear anywhere else in the store. This is a safety mechanism so that if a product is out of stock, users cannot purchase it multiple times. And let's look for our coat and our sunglasses. And as we can see, they are no longer here. And also, if we go to coats, our coat is out of stock and our sunglasses are out of stock. And once they are back in stock, all we need to do is simply uncheck archived and save changes. Now, if we check our Oakley sunglasses, we can see that archived is equal to false. And let's go back here and refresh the page. And there we go. Our product is back in stock. And we can also do that for the fur coat product if we want. Now let's go back to the orders page. And here we should see that our order is paid equals true, and our information. And if we go to overview, we see our products in stock decreased by 1 because one of them is archived and one of them isn't. And our sales is increased by 2, and our total revenue is increased accordingly, and our checkouts are also reflected on this timeline. And we are not done yet. We can actually create multiple stores and have multiple stores at a time. For example, right now, this is our 2023 collection store, and we can go to our 2024 collection, and we can go to settings, and let's rename it, for example, to 2025 collection, or like this. Save changes, and our store is renamed successfully. We can also delete our store, continue, and the store is deleted. We get redirected to our 2023 collection store. We can create as many stores as we want. We can search our stores as well. Let's create a store. Let's call it 2025 collection like this. And right now we have fresh store, and all the data is completely fresh. And this is a different store with completely different stats and completely separate data from any other store. Now, on top of that, we are also exposing our API. So, for example, if we go to products, we can see here our endpoints exposed. So, for example, let's try the GET request for all the products. Let's go here and let's press send, sending request. We can see our trench coat. Now if I collapse the trench coat, we can see our sheepskin coat, and so on and so forth. Puffer coat, Nike sneakers, we have the price, his features false, his archived false, and the color ID, the size ID, etc. So for example, we can also get a product by ID. So let's copy this and let's go for example, Adidas Easy product. Let's copy the ID and product ID copy to clipboard. Now let's go to Postman and let's copy our get request URL first, and let's replace the ID here. There we go, perfect. Now send, and here we get only one product, which is our Adidas Easy product with the price, is featured, is archived, size ID, color, curated data, and so on and so forth, all the information. Now let's also go, for example, to colors. And here, same thing, we can get all the colors. So let's do that. Here we have cerulean blue, white, black, with the store IDs and the needed information. let's, for example, pick one color ID. Let's copy from here the color orange, copy ID, copy it to clipboard. Now let's go here, paste the URL, and paste the ID. Send, and there we go. We have one color orange with the corresponding ID. And this is also the same case for sizes, categories, billboards, and everything basically. And so this dashboard plus CMS app can serve as a SaaS, meaning a software as a service, and can be linked to any front-end application. So you can run this as a standalone project and modify it to serve as a dashboard and CMS for something completely different. Now, to wrap things up, we also have authentication. Here we can see manage account. This is done with clerk, and security and so on. And we can sign out, and let's sign back in. Let's choose the same account. There we go. And also both apps are pretty responsive. So let's go to stores. Let's inspect. And for example, let's shrink a bit. There we go. And so on and so forth. Now let's go back. Beautiful. And same for the dashboard app. Let's shrink. Beautiful. And also the app works with light mode and dark mode. So let's remove inspect elements and let's click on the drop down. We have light mode, dark mode, and system. For example, my system mode is dark mode. We can choose system, and there we go. Beautiful. Same thing for dark mode. And let's have a tour. There we go. Very, very neat. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.